Namaste, my darling witchlings. Oh, it is Thursday, which means it's podcast. Yay! Welcome back to the Die the Yoga Witch podcast, where we are focusing on living a magical life through yoga. Give me just one quick second to beat my computer into submission here. Because, that's how we do things here. And on with the show. All right, so today it is just me, your favorite yoga witch, Di, doing this all alone. So, hey, we're going to have fun, aren't we? I love my life. It is so much fun. So October is here. Who can believe that, right? As the little ones start getting excited about Halloween and deciding what they're going to dress up as for Halloween and all of that, we all adults are focusing on things more along the lines of the fact that October is, as so many people are aware, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As the child of a breast cancer survivor, that one is kind of up there. My mother and my father's mother, so paternal grandmother, were both breast cancer survivors. And then October is also a month dedicated to raising awareness about various mental health conditions, including depression, ADHD, and overall emotional well-being. It is also a month dear to my heart because it is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I am a survivor. It's a time to acknowledge the devastating impact of abuse and support survivors. Today, we will explore how holistic practices like yoga and Reiki can offer some profound support for individuals like me facing these challenges. Remember that here at Yoga with Dailin, our goal is to empower individuals through the transformative practices of yoga, Reiki, and infuse it all with magic, fostering healing, self-discovery, and joy. By weaving together ancient wisdom and modern techniques and modern medicine, we create a supportive space for personal growth, cultivating kindness, and spreading love in a world that desperately needs it. I would love to tell you a bit about how yoga and Reiki can benefit those struggling with mental health conditions like ADHD and depression, like yours truly. I became a yoga instructor because of the way yoga helped tame the beast that lives inside my head. Yoga, with its emphasis on mindful movement and breath work, helps calm the nervous system and regulate emotions. This can be incredibly beneficial for individuals with depression who frequently have anxiety and low energy. And for those like me with ADHD, yoga can improve focus and concentration while providing a healthy outlet for that excess energy. I know I feel it when I don't do my morning flow. Reiki, on the other hand, works on an energetic level, promoting deep relaxation and emotional balance. Oh, it is so nice, and does this not sound incredibly amazing? Being able to have more energy, burn off the excess hyperactivity energy that ADHD kicks in, and being able to focus on something for more than 30 seconds. These are all benefits I myself have experienced from this. Now, how can these practices help domestic violence survivors? Well, Trauma often manifests as energy stored in the body. Reiki can help gently release those blockages, promoting a sense of safety and helping with emotional healing. Yoga, with its focus on body awareness and empowerment, can help survivors rebuild a sense of self trust and confidence. And it can also help ground us into our bodies that we have, in so many ways, abandoned because it just was not safe. I know that at my worst times, I was so out of touch with my body that I didn't feel pain the way normal people do. Well, I'm not normal and never have been, but um, I have gone through periods of my life where I have been completely disconnected from my body. Just it's a meat suit. And then I started yoga. So this sounds like an incredibly powerful combination, the ability of yoga to help regain self trust and confidence, and Reiki helping to release those blockages inside. It sounds like a really powerful combination in my own experience. Again, as a survivor of DV who lives with CPTSD, DID, ADHD, and a host of other mental issues, these practices have been major pieces of my own personal treatment. I'm not just sitting here reading random stats and facts at you. This is coming from my own personal experience, my own life. It started with yoga. As I said, it started with yoga, and that helped me ground myself back into my body. It honestly helped me understand that this is my body, and I am the one who has the choice whether or not others can do things that affect my body. I can say no if somebody wants to touch me and I'm not feeling up to it today. I can say no if someone is asking me to do emotional labor or mental labor and I'm not up for it. I have that right to say no. Um, Yoga has also helped me calm down the seriously hyperactive squirrel that lives in my head that is ADHD. Meditation has helped tremendously on this as well. I have been consistent with a meditation practice for, let me see, just with this particular app that I have been using, I have 1,324 consistent days with the app that I use. Is that not amazing? I'm ADHD and I have managed that. Yes. It helps so much to slow down my racing thoughts and be able to focus on something for more than 10 seconds. It is amazing. I will sing the praises of meditation forever. Now, some advice for someone exploring yoga and Reiki for mental wellness would be start slowly. I know you want to just jump in with both feet and, go balls to the wall, pedal to the metal. I'm here for this. You'll burn yourself out real quick. Yoga is not something that you just jump in and start being able to show off crow pose. For those of you who don't know, crow it's an arm balance where you're kind of folded in on yourself and you're balancing on your hands. It's a popular one. You know what? It's one that you will frequently see pictures of, but give me just one quick second and I will pull up. Also, you're not going to be doing handstands or headstands. And yes, you cannot just, as a former friend said, I cannot just give you the poses that you need to do to magically feel better. It is a lifestyle, it is a philosophy, it is so much more than just the asana. And let me tell you, that in and of itself, that knowledge has helped me immensely. Um, it's it is the focus and the discipline that allow you to build up to doing the poses that you see the pictures of on Instagram. And it's I can't put into words how great it has been for me. Um my personal practice, I can tell when I fall off the mat for a while. I start getting more sluggish and just icky feeling, and my brain gets muddled, and oh, I just feel like dirt. And then I pick back up with my practice. I get back on the mat, and I feel so much better. Now, a lot of times, a yoga class, you'll go to a class or at a studio, or you'll pick up a yoga class online from the Underbelly or Yoga with Adrienne or even Yoga with Dailin, um, and it'll be an hour long. That's the typical length, 45 minutes to an hour. You can do as little as 10-15 minutes a day and feel the benefits. Meditation, again, studies have shown that about 8 minutes a day of meditation shows benefit. And like with any spiritual practice, it's a lifetime thing. You don't just dabble for the most part. I do know people who do yoga only for the poses and for the exercise. To me, that's not truly doing yoga. That is westernized yoga. That is asana. That is not yoga. Um, a friend in India, I'm having trouble talking, please bear with me. A friend in India who grew up with yoga as a part of his life. When they would do yoga poses in school for PE, it was not called yoga, it was yoga asana. My weekly guided meditation, when I do yoga nidra, I learned the hard way, don't call it just yoga nidra. It is yoga nidra asana. It's a lifetime practice, and I have been doing it myself off and on for about 15 years, and I still feel like a beginner, just like with my witchcraft. I have been a practicing witch almost 30 years, and I still feel like a baby witch. But like many, many, many practices like this, it is a lifetime thing. It takes conditioning, going back to doing crow pose. When I was able to do it before I fell off the mat for too long, it took us, this was while I was doing yoga at the VA with the Women's Trauma and Recovery Clinic. We were in our yoga class weekly for about a year and a half before our instructor taught us how to do crow. And when we asked her about it, she explained, this is not a beginner pose. This is actually a quite advanced pose. And I had to build you up to being able to do it. This is not something that you're just going to be able to jump on the mat and go, hey, look at me. So be patient with yourself. Um, Start slowly, find a qualified instructor who understands your needs. If you are like me and a spoonie, we have different needs than average people, especially if you are hypermobile. We will address that particular group in another podcast. Trust me. Be patient with yourself. I'm going to say that a million times. And remember that healing is a journey. It is not just a destination. You're not going to wake up someday and go, well, look, I no longer have any mental illness issues. Not, no, most people don't. And also remember, yoga, Reiki, meditation are all used in conjunction with traditional medicine. Yoga, Reiki, and meditation are not going to cure a chemical imbalance in your brain that is causing the depression or the ADHD. Medication is a key part in this as well. And also, if you or someone you know is struggling with mental illness or living with domestic violence, please, please remember there is help out there. I have a blog that will be live in about a half an hour that has resources in it. And I will tell you some of them. We have, the suicide hotline at I have to scroll and find it. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline is 988. You can call that. And if you are a veteran, it gives you the option to press 1, I believe, for, those of us who are super special. There is a number you can text. Shoot, I cannot remember it. Give me just a second. I meant to have that up for you. But you can text the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is 800-799-SAFE 7233. Please, if you are living with domestic violence, reach out. It does get better. And then if you're an LGBTQIA person who is struggling with mental health, reach out to the Trevor Project at 866-488-7386. There are people to help. And that, my friends, is our podcast for today. Hey, I kept it short. How about that? Oh, yep. So, please, spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. We're all dealing with shit. And I will see you guys tomorrow. See, brain not brain. Do the like, share, subscribe thing. Click the bell if you want to know when I go live again or post things. Check out the socials. I have a Patreon. Patreon. It is Yoga with Dylin. Find me on socials. Search Yoga with Dylin or the Yoga Witch. You'll find me. I am on most of the socials. And if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me for yoga, check out the website, yogawithdylin.com. And I'm going to give a special shout out to a friend if you are curious about astrology. I have a dear friend who is a wonderful astrologer. I don't know where I was going with the M. And she is Liliana of Hestia's Muse. Check her out. She's also on Patreon. And overall, just enjoy your life. I will see you guys tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time for the daily draw. And of course, tomorrow night we have guided meditation that we cannot remember what we're doing. How wonderful is that? Um, I believe it's mental health related, and for the life of me, I can't remember. Having a great day. So, I will see all of you wonderful people tomorrow. Have a fantabulous, magical